Bad news for Devin Haney. Jack Catterall, it looks like he may be fighting Arnold Barboza. So I'm going to take you guys through it in this video, let you know what's going on. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I am truly the best in the business, and it's not even close. Arnold Barboza, he put a piece of paper with a pencil, and it says, when somebody can't find Jack, where the heck are you? Right? And it's a disappointed owl or something for the picture. So I'm assuming that's a contract. Then he says, Jack Catterall responded, a more than reasonable offer has been sent. And then it has a pen and a paper. Barboza, he responded, on my way to meet with Eric, Golden Boy president. Let's see what reasonable looks like. And then he rolled his eyes. So Jack Catterall saying, my side has sent you a more than reasonable offer, obviously, to fight. Then out of nowhere, like, because this is over the course, I'm condensing it for you guys because that's what I do. But this is over the course of a couple of days, right? Jack Catterall said, February 15th, see you in Manchester, baby. See you in Manchester, in response to Arnold Barboza. Now, some people are thinking, come on, ego. What do you mean, bad news for Devin Haney? What the heck does this have to do with Devin Haney? Silly rabbit. Don't I always connect my ish? Don't I always connect these videos together for you? I never just report a story and then just hit the record button and then stop and then don't connect the dots. Come on, y'all know. If y'all been following the channel, y'all know me better than that. So why is this bad news from Devin Haney? I'm glad you asked. Because Devin Haney is a person who just had a very tough fight with Ryan Garcia. April 20th of this year. And he has not been back since. Let me break this down for you. So Jack Catterall fought former opponent of Devin Haney, Regis Prograis. Initially, you had Devin Haney. He gave his prediction. He said he's going rocking with Regis, but he lost and he got dropped. I think it was multiple times in that particular fight. Jack Catterall won, became the mandatory for Teofimo. If you guys watch my videos and content, I've said all of these things and now I'm just following up with it. So after the Ryan Garcia fight for Devin Haney, I said he's in between a rock and a hard place. Who's he going to come back and fight? Later on, Jack Catterall beat Regis Prograis, even though Devin Haney picked Regis to beat Catterall. That's not what happened. Catterall has a version of the belt with the WBO. After that, Devin Haney tweeted, only one person could make the fight with Jack Catterall, and that's Turki Al-Sheikh. And he did a smiling emoji. This was days before Halloween, October 27th, 2024. So follow me now. Everything I've said to this point has come true. So you guys got to give me my propers. I don't want credit for anything I didn't do. I said Devin, coming off of that Ryan Garcia fight, he's going to have to pick his next opponent very cautiously and very well, in my opinion. I also said he's in between a rock and a hard place. He has a lot of stuff going. He's probably going to want a certain type of pay scale, which I don't know is feasible. He, at the Joshua Dubois fight, said he was coming back in December, and now we're in December, and we still haven't heard of any return fight as of me recording this video. And the reason I said and started with bad luck or bad news for Devin Haney is because, again, he said the only one person can make the fight with Jack Catterall, and that's Turki Al-Sheikh. So let's unpack what I'm saying. Devin Haney has, like, threw the fishing line out a couple times for a couple different fighters' names, and it doesn't look like he's going to get those fighters. First, he was like, Mauricio, because Mauricio had tweeted something about Mario Barrios is the WBC champion or whatever. So Devin Haney was pitching and making it sound like he wanted a Mario Barrios fight. Guess what? Eddie Hearn, who's worked with Devin Haney, is trying to get Conor Benn a Mario Barrios fight right now, and they're trying to send over an offer as we speak. So if anybody gets it, it'll probably be Conor Benn, maybe Jaron Ennis, right? Both Eddie Hearn fighters. So that's one option that won't be available for a Devin Haney, right? Then you got a guy like Jack Catterall. He said the only person that can make the Jack Catterall fight is Turkey, and Turkey just announced his February 20-something card, and Devin's not on it. And then now Jack Catterall is saying, see you in February. So it is, at this point, for me, it is looking like, he's not going to get the Jack Catterall fight. So I'm really curious who's Devin going to fight. Ryan's doing the exhibition, and he's suspended till next year. So that's not really an opponent option in the foreseeable future if he wants to come back sooner than April, May. Right. Plus, Ryan already has a scheduled fight, albeit an exhibition. We got to see what comes through there. You got Pitbull. He's already scheduled on the card. Tank Davis has his next fight already booked up, and they're promoting it. Shakur Stevenson is fighting Schofield, right? Liam Paro is fighting Richardson Hitchens. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, these are all the names. Now, Jack Catterall, like I told you, is likely to fight Arnold Barboza. So again, we're running out of names. Who is Devin Haney going to fight? I mean, the only person that I can even think of that may draw interest, that makes sense, plus is available, is perhaps maybe like a Rolly. Rolly. Maybe you can make that fight. That can possibly drive some interest. If it's not him, maybe Blair Cobbs or possibly Adrian Broner. I mean, I'm going on a limb with some of those, but those are the options that are looking readily available. Teofimo and Devin, they both have said that each other turned down fights. So best believe that's probably not happening next. So again, Devin said he was coming back in December. Who is he going to fight? Plus, he has a lawsuit against Golden Boy and Ryan Garcia. I'm very curious how this is going to play out and who he's going to come back and fight, especially since the names like Barrios and Jack Catterall, he had stated that basically showed interest in fighting. They're not really available and they're getting booked up. And you've already turned down the Sandor Martin fight, lost your WBC title as a result of it, and Sandor Martin should be fighting Alberto Puello. So once again, the names are looking slim. And I heard Gary Antoine Russell could fight Jose El Rayo Valenzuela, possibly on the Tank card. So it's slim pickings out here. Who is Devin gonna fight? And this is what I told you is gonna be a problem. Turning down, the Teofimo says he turned down the fight. Liam Paro says Devin Haney turned down the fight. We know he turned down the Sandor Martin fight when Top Rank won the purse bid. And then he's suing, saying, hey, Ryan messed up my money, pain and suffering. But did Ryan really mess up your money, or are you turning down a bunch of fights? Then the other fights, you scream certain people's name, like Catterall and Barrios. Eddie Hearn is trying to get to them for his stable at Rematch Room. Cold world. Let me know if you guys can think of any other big fights that would be a good fight. And the crazy thing is, I think a Jack Catterall or a Sandor Martin is the type of fight that Devin should probably come back to. You don't want to put him in there with Subriel Matias or like this vicious, spiteful puncher, I would imagine, coming off the Ryan Garcia fight. So it's crazy. I would have took the Sandor Martin fight. If I was advising Devin, I would have said, hey, that Sandor Martin fight's looking pretty lovely. If not, you already turned that down, Jack Catterall. But again, Catterall is looking like he's going to fight Barboza. and Jose Ramirez just lost. I mean, who wants to see Devin Haney versus that? So I don't know. Let me know if you can think of a name for Devin Haney to fight. Drop it.